going to take the leg off in record time because it's broken again.
No, it's not, is it?
I don't want to take it apart again.
Well, I think all the worn parts, isn't it, really?
Yeah, the chemical metal we don't think's sort of held up to the job. So first things first, let's whip this leg off. See how quick you can do it. Are you ready? Are you set? Go.
Got it? That's it. 5 minutes. Woohoo!
Yeah, so we got, that's really worn.
Yeah.
So I've got a new bit to put in there. So I just got to get this helmet off, which you have to do from the inside, and then that just drops down. That's really corroded underneath.
Oh, is it?
I think so, yeah, if you feel it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's got a split in it to get it out. Oh,
Yeah.
I see. It goes in that way, up that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but if you look at it, around part of it, it's
Yeah.
it's all a bit chewed up down there. It's all missing. So
Okay.
just hoping it's alright. I'm sure it is.
Isn't it?
No, I think it will. It's threaded, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll fix. Quite how well that's going to unwind and come out. Well, you just cut it perhaps and take the pressure off it. Alright, just got to take the pipe off to the turbo, give a little bit of access, and then the tiller arm, which I can't see, which is just down in there, it's got a nut and bolt on it, has to come undone. There's another little bracket on the top of the steering helmet which is down in there, which comes undone, and then it just drops out. Alright, what's the problem this time?
It's all worn round here.
Worn out like we are.
Yeah.
So, what's the plan?
Well, we're planning to get some aluminium brazing rods and braze on here just to thicken it up and then take up the slack.
Because this part is just to replace, it's about £900, and we can fix lots of other things for £900 that we're going to have to fix, no doubt. So we're going to have to try something else. So yeah.
What could possibly go wrong? with these repairs. Insert. I had a hell of a job getting it out. I had to heat it up. Made this up for the impact driver, but that wouldn't get it out. And then I had to get the hacksaw on it and saw it off, saw it into bits and break it out. So the new one's in all nice and snug. Right, this is the problem area with the steering. So what I've done is I've brazed on some of this special aluminium brazing rod to build it up, and I just need to file that down in order to make it fit. That's it. All done. I had enough now.
So I put the leg back on today, and that went pretty well, didn't it? Put the leg back on.
Yep.
Come off in record time, as you've probably seen. Went back on, and there's no wobble, and the steering's really good. So God, I don't want to do it again.
No,
I don't want to do it again.
I've had enough of that now.
Yeah, it's getting boring, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
Let's fix something else. Something else is going to break, but hopefully not the steering again. So yeah, that worked really well. That was good. What have we been doing lately? We went out and did the Scallop Wreck after the May bloom had cleared.
Oh, that was lovely.
And that was
absolutely
about
lovely.
Good 10 metres plus visibility.
Yeah,
That was
I was going to
spanking.
go for 15 metres visibility personally.
It was fantastic. It was like being in a fishbowl, wasn't it?
It was beautiful.
Did that.
No clues found though, unfortunately,
No.
as normal.
Yeah. I don't think we'll ever find anything on that wreck.
No, apart from that bit of China I found though, wasn't it?
Oh, with the shipping line on it?
Yeah. What was it? Orient and Peninsula Steam Navigation Company, wasn't it?
Yeah.
If I remember rightly.
Yeah. Yep. But other than that, there ain't been a lot on there, has there?
No, we've not been able to find anything about it either, have we? It's been a bit of a blank, really. I don't know about you, I'm glad to be back.
That's a bit rough out there, wasn't it?
It was a bit lumpy.
Well, we was going to go and do the Scallop Wreck because that's what I said about on this video. I think we're about 3 weeks after I started making that video, and then I mentioned this Scallop Wreck, but we just haven't been able to get out to do it because the weather's just been against us. Not the boat this time.
No,
the boat's been going really well, touch wood, good boat, but the weather's scuppered us. If it's not weather. So yeah, all boat. But
Yeah, we got out, didn't we?
yeah, we did it. Yeah, we went out this morning and we did the pot wreck. Been waiting. I've been waiting probably about 2 years to measure this wreck. There's just been one series of disasters, not getting on it, and one thing and another.
All the visibility grim, or
Yeah, it just
running
hasn't
like
worked.
a train.
But today, it worked.
We did, it did.
So we got that, so that'd be interesting to see.
So
I went down with you, did a bit of videoing while you was doing that.
Yep. And found some treasure.
Yeah, there's loads of treasure on that wreck, isn't there? Oh, loads of it.
Don't call it a pot wreck for nothing.
I don't. Yeah, and then we was going to go out. I was going to go and video the Scallop Wreck, but we got out
Well,
beyond the pier, and it was
It's about 9 miles, isn't it? And it's like a due south 4. It was pretty horrible, wasn't it?
yeah. Stayed inshore about 2 miles and went down and did Piscatorial 2. Took your measuring device.
Yeah. Well, I made a measuring device because Rob's dug out the size of the prop shaft. So yeah, went down there with my measuring device and I've measured it.
Yeah, cool.
So we can stick that in the file. And yeah.
Fuck me. I just told about what we were going to say. I can't remember what we were going to do now. What were we going to do? Oh, Scallop Wreck. Wreck. Yeah, so we couldn't get any footage, but James is going to tell you all about that bit of pottery, aren't you?
Oh yes, the pottery. Yeah. Well, I've it's got a small shard of pottery with a shipping logo on it, but a few years before that I actually found a small base that's quite broken in the same area. But this shard, normally I can find a bit of pottery and it's got nothing on it at all, but it's had everything on it. So it's Orient and Peninsula Steam Navigation Company, I believe.
Well, it's Orient Pacific, wasn't it?
Orient, oh yes, okay.
Orient Pacific
Steam Navigation Company.
But even that's a bit. It's very vague as to what this company is.
We can't find anything to tie in with it, can we?
No.
That's the trouble. It's a really big vessel.
We measured out 120 metres, wasn't it?
I think something like that. Yeah, it's a biggie.
120 metres, single boiler, Probably.
We probably think it's a World War One. Well, if it's a single boiler and it's a really big prop, then it's probably most likely a two-cylinder compound engine.
Yeah, it's upside down. Can't really see anything.
No.
To our knowledge, nothing's come off of that wreck, has it?
I've dived it for donkey's years, and that's the only thing that's ever come off it. There's that porthole that sticks up, isn't there?
Yeah. Oh, I found a porthole down in the bows once.
Oh, did you?
Just that small one, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it was laying down there. But yeah, nothing. But
Nothing.
with that pottery shard, Orient Pacific Steam Navigation Company, I got in touch with a guy, so I was looking everywhere to see if I could find anything out about it. But the only one I could find was a guy down in Australia who dives an old anchorage down there where they used to bring all the immigrant ships in, big passenger liners. And he dives this area where there's all lots of, I suppose he just used a rubbish dump and they threw all this stuff over the side, but there's loads of shards of pottery he's got, and he collects it all, and he's got all the different shipping companies and that, but it's the only place I've ever seen that particular piece. And even he was stumped with it because I asked him about it, and he wasn't 100% sure, so he got in contact with this other guy. I think he worked for Greenwich Maritime Museum, and I got in touch with him as well through this Australian guy. And he said, as far as all they could see, he got a bit of information. He gave me where this information come from, but it's even there it's all a bit sketchy. But as much as they could find out that, I keep forgetting what I'm saying, Orient Pacific Steam Navigation Company, it started off as that, and then it merged with Pacific Steam Navigation Company, which is quite a well-known one. Lots of people know that one.
It's in a transition, wasn't it, sort of thing, really? It's all a bit...
And everyone was buying each other's ships and taking over companies.
But the size of the vessel is in keeping with that company, isn't it? It is a massive vessel.
But it's not a passenger liner, though, is it?
No,
it just looks like an old collier.
Well, we were thinking in possibly a World War One loss of a fodder boat or something, didn't we?
Yeah.
But it's either World War One or before, isn't it?
Yeah. When you look through like the shipwreck index, it's just nothing that's that size that's going to be like that.
It's probably confidential war loss. That's probably where it's gone along.
Yeah.
But it is an absolute horrendous thing to get any names on. But I mean, that was a major breakthrough. That bit of pottery.
We just can't tie it to anything.
No, can't.
No, it's been really difficult. But it still is. I mean, every year I go in to try and research it a bit more and fire it off to different people, to these historians and that, and nobody ever comes back with anything. It's just one of those companies that's, it was there, it was in business for a while, and then it merged with something else, and it's just forgotten to history, really. So
yeah, difficult, isn't it?
Yeah, you're just going to have to find something else.
Oh, right, okay.
Easier said than done.
No pressure there, then. No.
But, got to be something. But yeah, so that's where we are with that. But like I say, I couldn't get any footage today, but I've got a little bit of footage, which I may have already put up, I don't know, of a aeroplane engine.
Oh yeah.
And that's another.
That was quite good fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's another little story. I think when we get some footage of the Scallop Wreck,
we'll
tell you about that. But I'll just put I'll put a little snippet up of the plane engine.
Yeah, because that's really interesting, isn't it? And it's got a great story to it, hasn't it?
Oh, we thought we'd hit the jackpot with that one, didn't we?
We did, didn't we?
Yeah, but wasn't to be.
No, never mind. It's fun anyway, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was interesting to do.
Yeah.
Got us excited for a while, didn't it? That's for sure.
But anyway, can't say any more than that.
They'll get a copyright strike now. We went out today, we was going to do Jam Hot, which we keep going on about, don't we?
Yeah, we did. We had a look, didn't we? Yeah. But what we pinged last time, there really wasn't much showing at all, was there? So we decided it was a bit of a waste of time, and it was blowing up for force 4, which makes it even more difficult to actually shot something that small. So went over to SS Newark, didn't we?
We did, yeah. I took the camera.
Named, wasn't it?
Yeah, I took the camera. I was going to film it, but you went down with Jim and then come back up and said it was a bit
Yeah, it wasn't suitable for filming, unfortunately.
Dark, so we go out and
Yeah.
do that another day. It's a nice little story, that one, isn't it? It's like you say, it's to do with the club and somebody else.
Yeah, and Carl Racy as well. So it's
so that one's on the
good
to-do
bit
list.
of detective work. Let's put it like that.
Well, it's keeping the beers cool anyway. Well, I just found this out at sea, a couple of miles, 2 miles offshore, floating around.
Doing cartwheels in the wind.
Yeah, being blown out on a northeasterly wind, and we picked it up. Then we had to go all the way in to make sure there wasn't a kid like paddling around in the water trying to get back to shore. So what's the best thing you can do with these things?
Well, I think the best thing you can do is that.
That's exactly the best thing.
If you don't like your children, buy one of these. And if you do, don't buy one.
Our salt ash. I keep forgetting the salt ash.
Ah, yes. Your friend Heffin.
Yes, Heffin from Historic England, who I chatted to the other day about the salt ash. He's had a look at the videos, and he said he's going to put a little team together and go out, possibly Wessex Archaeology or MSDS, who all do the same sort of stuff, underwater archaeology. Yeah, so they're going to go out there, and I mean, they're far more suited to doing that sort of stuff than we are, that's for sure.
It's great that they're interested in it as well. We're quite very, very, very pleased with the result that we've had, and other people are interested in it as well.
Yeah.
So it's really good.
Been in touch with the Navy. They've sent a...
Oh, of course, because the wreck belongs to the MOD.
Yeah.
Yes. Someone
from the Navy sent me quite a stern letter saying don't touch this and don't do that and you can't do this and you can't do that. I was like, well, I haven't. So, but anyway, they asked a few questions and I gave them the answers, and then they've come back and they're a bit more chilled out about it all now, and they sort of said, oh yeah, that's nice, but I'm yet to tell them that I've been in touch with Heffin, so.
Right, okay. Well, they won't mind, will they?
So.
It's a look and no touch what they do, isn't it?
All they was after
measure
was
stuff up and try and confirm that it is the salt ash.
Yeah, they was just after a position, is all they got, but they haven't got that yet. They can wait. You've had a TV on to you as well, haven't you? Had the TV on your back hassling you for an interview.
Yes, Tom from Meridian seemed a very nice chap. He seemed very, very keen to come out and do a nice little sort of article on it. Yeah,
chat about it all.
It'd be really nice to have them out actually, and get it out to the greater public as well. Because we really enjoy doing what we're doing, and it'd be really nice for the greater public to see what we do. Not that we're any good on telly.
No.
We've tried it before, haven't we? We're not very good.
Well, doing this YouTube stuff, I think we're definitely not naturals, are we?
I'll go along with that.
Yeah, but that's where we are at the moment.
Yep.
And there'll probably be another video tagged onto this one with a bit of underwater one, because we haven't
got enough.
Yeah, I couldn't do anything underwater today. It was a bit rubbish, but that new one's something we're definitely going to come back to. So that's quite a good little story. That is.
It's been a bumpy day at sea.
It has. It's been
nasty, horrible wind from the east.
Yeah.
and it makes a horrible sea.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but Jim enjoyed it, didn't he? He liked bumping around, didn't he?
Look at that, Jim.
Cheers, Jim.
Yeah.
Yarr!